What's up, dudes? Here's Tons Stave again, and look what we have today. Independence event sets. Remember that these sets are not the l- complete version, let's say, of it. May have some changes. If they change or update it, I'll make a new video about the event, so doesn't doesn't care that much, but we already have what the sets will be. So, the first set, or the free one, what the fuck here it is my here. So, look, the free set is a sector attack and defense buffer. So, it's basically a Mikolai or Dave Stutz version for free. Actually, the last one was the Black Heart from Day of the Dead 2023. Quite a lot of time since the last one. And for some reason, this one has defense and attack. So it's a great option. New option that we never had before, actually. Unless you had one to buff attack and another one to buff defense. So it's a great set that we never had before, actually. A combination that we never had before. This is the word that I wanted to. The word. This is the correct word. And the set is. It's not that good. It's not that bad. But if you don't have any sets for for battle, it's a great set. Or if you want to buff everyone else, like your alliance, let's say, it's a very decent set. Could be a little bit stronger on skills. Yes, it could. But let's be honest, the important thing of this set is, of course, the sector bonus that it has. It has a little bit amount of damage sector bonus also. Not as good as Dark Gunslinger or the Mikolai, but it's still an okay. It's still an okay set. For some reason, they nerfed the the right set. Why? Why? And they also buffed a little bit of the weapon set. The weapon probably very few people will use because weapon is the most important thing for battle, and you can't and you will not be able to upgrade it. So maybe people will skip the weapon or don't use it because the damage will be way lower than other weapons. But it's an okay in overall. Thus, we needed it. Perhaps it was what the meta was needing currently. I don't think so, but it's a new option. New option of everything else is not only battle, but more options is always good to have. And the set one we have is was is basically an update for Rolling Thunder. If you don't know, Rolling Thunder is from Easter 2024. What does this mean? This means that it took more than 2 years to bring a new tank set for attack. However, as you can see, they already buffed it a little bit, which to me wasn't that necessary. To me, better better return to the points or skills that were before, because if you know, Sundance and Prisoner are actually the right now, I mean, the best sets for damagers, right? And both are exactly the same, has the same exactly skills, but for each side of the battle. But why does the tanks sets are not exactly the same? Why? Just why, bro? To me, it makes a lot of sense to make the clothes exactly same as the Rolling Thunder to balance the things and make the next, uh, the next ones, the next sets that we will have balanced and stronger. So in, in a few years or in, let's say, months, we need something to I mean, correcting me. The next set, let's say the French 2.0, will have exactly same as this gear, but better weapon and ride set. These don't make sense. It makes sense to be. What does make sense is both sets be exactly the same, like it was before this update. My guess is they created this set trying to mirror the the French, but they forgot the French was already a mirror of the Rolling Thunder, but only for clothes for some reason. Since the Cortina set, it always been like this. The tank set were never exactly the same, which is kinda confusing, let's say. So to me, it makes sense this one being exactly the same as the French to start again. The next ones will be both stronger, not one stronger enough, let's say, ride and the weapon and the clothes same, or the opposite, like this one. This one is not a mirror of the French, but for some reason the ride and the weapon will be. So, and also, let's be honest, Rolling Thunder is still a very strong set. We don't need a better version. Before when before this post here, I was talking with a guy that already know we will have this, and I was not believing, bro. Why? Then when I checked this status before the update, I realized, oh, they are trying to fix the unbalancement that they created a while ago, finally making exactly the same, like I said, mirrored sets. Of course, someone complained that was weak, but the point was to be the same to balance the sets, and the next ones don't be unbalanced again. Like now, it will be a prison prisoner launched the on the previous event, and we already had a better tank set for attack. You know that Langdon set was launched after Rolling Thunder, and Rolling Thunder is still hard to hit with Prisoner. We definitely don't need a better clothes than Rolling at the moment. So, my my in my opinion, this set should be exactly the same as French, like it was before these numbers update. Because if you check down here, the ride is exactly the same as French. And I assume that the weapon will be also. Remember that all these sets here will have a nuggeted weapon. So let's move on. Please return this set. Or if you will make this one better than French, make all better than French, because then the next one will match this one, and not be only weapon and ride set stronger. So let's move on to set 2. This set is basically a zombie for vigor. It's basically a zombie for vigor. The only problem to me with this set is because it will have a nuggeted weapon. And can be kinda sad. We will have a lot of people spending a lot of money on it. The ride, I think, is not exactly the same, but very similar. It is a little bit weaker, I can check. But what I wonder is how will be the weapon, because it will be nuggeted. We don't know yet how it will be. But basically is exactly the same. My guess is that is exactly same as the zombie set, but for vigor. Which I don't know why. It would make a lot of sense in the previous Day of the Dead if they had brought the exact same zombie and a vigor version. Why? Like the Day of the Dead of 2019, we had the cowgirl and the vaquero. Why not make the zombie and the vigor version of zombie? I don't get it. Maybe because it will sell a lot of weapon. Money. Let's move on. And the set 3 is basically Kit Carson, but with the opposite attack and defense part bonus. However, the skills are very good. I can check it has reflex, toughness, vigor, and shooting. This can be very useful for duels. Of course, it has no aim, but I can see a lot of people using it to duel, like me. Probably. And also finally a ride set that gives attack and defense bonus. The last one, I have no idea if it has. It always is a weapon that has attack and defense. Yeah, it don't exist a ride set that gives attack and defense and is auctionable. That's the first one. Finally. I wonder how it will be the weapon, if you will have a lot of people upgrading it with nuggets. Might be cool. Might be good. But maybe whatever. It's not for a specific job like the Kit Carson, but the skills are way better distributed. Like it has appearance, shooting, reflex, toughness, and vigor. I can see myself using this set to duel, being full aim. Maybe I will do this. And the last one is the winner set. The winner set is basically a duel set. Of course, they already already buffed the XP. Never is sufficient, the amount that it has. As you can see, it has basically everything like vigor, toughness, reflex, aiming, shooting, tactics, appearance, and a lot of bonuses that nobody cares. And that's it. I'll return when the event announcement is complete, and see ya. Bye.